This screencast is intended to give you an overview of the tools available to explore the range of higher education institutions in America. The tools we are going to highlight include the institutional Lookup tool created by the Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching, and the Salary Explorer on the Chronicle of Higher Education's website. We will also quickly look at supplementary resources that you might use in your job search, websites that are geared toward college-bound high school students and their families, as well as the National Center for Education Statistics on the Department of Education website. Let's say you have visited Grand Valley State University and you really liked what you saw. Obviously, if you want to learn more about Grand Valley, you'll check out their website. But how do you go about finding similar schools when you're in the midst of applying for jobs in higher education? One place to go to is the Carnegie Foundation's website. The Carnegie Foundation has developed a classification system for higher education institutions in America. The details of the classification system are available on their website, so we won't go into them here. We want to focus on how to use their website as a tool. After going to the Carnegie Foundation's homepage, we click on Classifications. Next, we want to use their Institutional Lookup tool. When we click on the Institutional Lookup link, we see that we can search for schools by name. After searching for Grand Valley State, we find out how the Carnegie Foundation classifies GVSU. It has a balanced undergraduate program with both arts and sciences and professional degrees available, and there are some graduate students on campus. We also see that it is a public school, a primarily residential campus, and its simplest classification, the basic classification, is a master's college and university, one of the larger programs. So if we want to find similar schools, we can decide which of these criteria are important to us. The three criteria that we want to search for at the moment are for the balanced arts and science and professions curricula, master's colleges and universities, and we are also interested in teaching at a public institution. After selecting our criteria, we click on Find Similar and discover that there are 66 institutions fitting that profile according to the Carnegie Foundation. Another web-based resource for finding similar institutions is available at the Chronicle of Higher Education site. In the search box at chronicle.com, we search for Salary Explorer. The first search result is the tool that we are looking for. Once we click that, we see that we have multiple search options available to us. But we're going to start by searching for Grand Valley by name. And look at similar schools displayed on a map. One thing to keep in mind when using the Chronicles tool, we don't know what criterion the tool is using to classify the schools as similar. That being said, we see that there is some overlap between the list given by the Carnegie tool and that developed by the Chronicle Salary Explorer, which we see on the right-hand side of the screen. For example, University of Michigan Dearborn and University of Wisconsin-La Crosse show up on both lists. The Chronicle Salary Explorer gives a fair bit of information that might be useful in your job search. For example, salary information for faculty at different levels of the tenure track. Geographic searching information, like this map, and information on the area surrounding a school, as well as a scatter plot tool. If we go to Chart, that allows us to explore a fair bit of information about the faculty at selected institutions. For example, we can look at the number of, or the percentage of graduate students at an institution as compared to the percent of faculty who are on the tenure track. We see at some schools, like Millersville University of Pennsylvania, has 97.8% of its faculty on the tenure track, whereas University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, has 65% of their faculty on the tenure track. A quick caveat about the data in this tool. It only includes approximately 1,300 schools out of the 4,500 institutions of higher education in America. The U.S. News and World Report college rankings are often a go-to resource for college-bound individuals and their families, and they can provide you with some insight into a given institution too. Again, we'll start by searching for Grand Valley State by name. we find out that the school is ranked number 34 in regional universities in the Midwest. By clicking on Regional Universities Midwest, we can find other institutions in the same comparison group as Grand Valley State University. A few other resources you may want to use as you explore a career in higher education include the website College Results Online, which looks at graduation and retention data for colleges and universities. The National Center for Education Statistics at the Department of Education website. Two areas of this website might be particularly useful. The Fast Facts section, which includes a lot of information about higher education in aggregate, and the Quick Tables search engine, where you can look up a lot of things relating to post-secondary education. Here you see a series of tables that you can click on, providing a lot of data about faculty, higher education in general, etc. This particular table shows the average salary of full-time instructional faculty on 9-month contracts in degree-granting institutions by academic rank, control and type of institution, and sex of the faculty member over selected years from 1970 through 71 through the 2009-2010 academic year. The American Council on Education produces a brief guide to U.S. higher education every couple of years. The 2007 edition is available online at this link. We hope all of these resources help you exploring different institutions within higher education in America.